Alright, time now is exactly 9 a.m. on December 17th. Oh my god. 2 days left until the end of round two. So, I slept from 4:05 a.m. till 9 a.m. Till 8 a.m., but I went back to sleep so 8:50. So yeah, I'm extremely tired and sleepy. That's about 4 hours and a little more. I ran out of time last night, obviously, and I ran out of time all the time. I am absolutely fucked. I don't know why, but never in my life, never had I ever in my entire life been this busy with my schedule filled this much. So, and back in secondary school, there have been moments where I've been extremely busy and I'm like, man, 24 hours a day is not enough. Right now, it's way worse than that. It's way fucking worse than that. Like I haven't even started fucking packing. I planned to pack 2 days ago. I still got one final exam to do that I haven't done. I still got a little bit of anthropology homework. I still got one biology homework to do. The movies and animes I plan to watch, I keep postponing again and again and again and again and again because I just don't have time to do that. And then I'm already putting off editing my short film and the university applications. Oh my god, UCLA is due in less than a month, and USC is due in a month. I am literally freaking out right now. And my YouTube schedule, it's so bad. Yet last night I realized I need to film 4 YouTube videos. Film 4 YouTube videos and edit 4 of them today. The best memes video, Trico album review, JoJo anime review, and then the best music video. And then tomorrow morning I have to film 2 and edit 2. And that's pre-recorded. Oh, actually 3 because there's a mini movie review. Holy shit. Holy shit. And I also plan to watch Bones and All like a couple days ago. I couldn't watch it, so I planned to do it yesterday, and I couldn't watch it, so I plan to do it today, except I don't even think I have the time to watch that today. So one has to make an important decision to sacrifice something. And the only thing I could sacrifice is really YouTube. Because I gotta pack, I gotta go, I got homework I have to do. Yeah, I'm sacrificing YouTube. So originally I planned to do best music video and worst songs and worst albums lists videos. You know what? I won't do them until late December and early January when I get back to Hong Kong. The decision is made. So yeah, that's that. But even so, that doesn't mean I'm not busy as hell. So today, here's the plan for today. Here's the fucking plan, man. Right now, I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna film the memes video. I'm gonna eat a quick breakfast. I'm gonna film the best memes of the year video. And then, or actually, no, because, oh, fuck. My original plan is I film the best memes video and then I watch 3 episodes of JoJo and then I go back to film the JoJo video. But, actually, I realize, I should, when I film my videos, I should film them all at once because it's a hassle trying to move the table. So, okay, I watched 3 episodes of JoJo, the last 3 episodes for part 6, because I couldn't watch 6 episodes last night. And then it's going to be, I'm going to film the meme video, film the JoJo anime review, and then with a bit of spare time, I would like to just speed run the anthropology final exam. I want to finish all the homework by today because today's meetup with Potter and Pepper is supposed to be at the end of semester celebration. And I still got shit to do, so fuck. At 12 at noon, I'm going to take a 1 hour bus ride to the Grove. This is one of those times where taking a long bus ride actually feels idiotic, but I have to take a 1 hour bus ride to the Grove to meet with Zara at 1 p.m. And we're gonna hang out, walk around. I'm gonna show her Barnes and Noble, and at 3 p.m. I and Zara will meet up with John L. and we're gonna take a bunch of photos and videos of John L. in downtown. We're gonna walk around, and then afterwards, afterwards, I'm probably gonna go back home if I have time. If not, I'll call an Uber and go directly to JT's place, and then I'll hang out with them. And the problem is, I and Potter and Pepper will probably hang out until very, very, very late at night. And I don't have a lot of time for packing. And I want to hang out late at night. That's the spirit, you know. But I'll probably tell them I can't go home too late because I gotta pack. I honestly expect myself to not even be able to watch Bones and All. I'll try to watch both films tomorrow then. Another thing is I want to finish food. I have so much food that I need to finish. I found out last night that apparently canned soda can be kept for about a whole month. So you know what? Screw it. I'll keep my canned Pepsi. But I still got the noodles to finish. I still got steak and chicken wings. That's 2 meals worth of meat. And I'm not gonna have dinner here. And tomorrow I'm gonna have dinner here. So why not tomorrow after church, I tell the church teacher, so the cardiologist teacher will drive me to the haircut place. Afterwards, I'm just gonna tell him to drive me home directly so that I could eat lunch with the steak and then chicken wings for the dinner. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm at the Grove right now. Fuck, I really shouldn't be here. I really shouldn't go out at all, in fact, today. Fuck. I sacrificed my YouTube videos and it's still not enough.
去咁多係迪士尼，我唔想再去迪士尼。我話俾你聽，未來呢2年我都唔會再迪士尼咯。香港迪士尼我都唔會。Kind of like. 因為慳6分鐘真係慳得太少啦。
What is this? Yo, yo, yo.住宅區啊嘛。OK， 咁我去影呢邊。好多。他那个，我也中意。真係冇我想象中咁差喎，單頭。呢一個位啫，又哈。睇唔睇 NBA 啊？我真係睇到長頸機咯。 冇錯，係唔好啊！
唔係啊，唔係嗰間拉麵係素食嘅，因為。OK good 喺 Central Market 裏面安全。
咩？佢唔俾得入啊？
佢唔係。有料。5毫子喎貼紙。咦？我哋輸 tap 卡就得㗎。Yeah.
Hi, I also got a tap card.
Oh, okay, so 50 cents, please.
I got $1 here.
Okay, let me give you 50 cents. There you go.
Thank you. Fuck, I was actually gonna go back home and do some homework. And now, even if I directly go to JT's place, I'm going to be fucking late. Because I'm literally in fucking downtown. Once again, I'm hiking 20 minutes towards JT's place. Yay.
Dude, got some here.
Like a raccoon.
上樓。因為邊個舊啊？就係我嗰時咧咪開嗰個車窗，跟住見到 Alex 嗰個名，我覺得可以係最尾個結局就係 Logan 買咗佢架車，跟住就係係咯，就係有人買咗佢架車，跟住就係開車窗見到，跟住就係邊個開始。
要借啊嘛。 即係同普通轉堂冇咩分別，我覺得。
你完全食唔到重味。
呢個磅好撚高喎。
Alright, time now is 4:51 a.m. So yeah, it's been 4:51, so that's about 3 hours since I have ingested the weed. I'm gonna go to sleep immediately now, because I'm really tired and I really need to sleep. I just want to say I felt nothing. As expected, I felt nothing. I didn't feel high or anything. The only thing I really felt was my muscles felt really weak, and it's like it takes a lot of effort for me to move my arms and legs and neck. Not in a fatigued way, just in a weird way, like my body is a little disjointed, maybe. But yeah, that's all I felt. I thought I would feel something, like a feeling. But no, I didn't feel any of that. Pepper was high really fast, and she just fell asleep. And for the most part, she was just like doing this. Like her head swinging side by side. And then yeah, I just said goodbye to both of them. See you next year. They both waved goodbye. That's the end of round 2. I will need to wake up 3 hours later. Alright, time now is 8:15 a.m. on December 18th. It's the last day of round 2. So, yeah, I will not talk about what happened yesterday until later today because I'm really tired and sleepy and I gotta rush to go to church. Yeah, I slept from 5:20 a.m. to 8 a.m. That is 3 hours and 40 minutes. No, that's 2 hours and 40 minutes. So as you can probably tell, I am extremely sleepy. And also my acne's back just in time for the holidays, which is fucking amazing. Yeah, way to go. Right at the end. But yeah, I'm going to go to church today, and then that's it. I'm not gonna go out for a whole evening and afternoon. I will stay at home, and I'll actually start packing. I will finish all the homework. I don't even care about movies anymore. Maybe I'll film a video or two. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'll definitely have a re-sleep in the middle first. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, I'll talk about yesterday a little bit later today, which is a lot. Yesterday was a very long day. It's just unflattering, it's just unflattering how it didn't have any effect on me. It didn't have any significant effect on me, and most of the time Pepper is just sleeping. I feel like, I don't know, it's just, and the way Pepper said goodbye at the end, it's like, it's just so unflattering, like, it's a very unspectacular way of saying goodbye to someone. It's almost like she doesn't even care all that much. I don't know. God damn it. Alright, so time now is 2:30 p.m. on December 18th. I'm back. As you can tell, I have a haircut, and now it's finally time for me to talk about what actually happened yesterday and so far today. So this is going to be a long ass video. It's going to be 40 something minutes long. Buckle up your seatbelts. So yesterday it all began with the morning and fuck me in the pussy. I woke up at 8, but I was like, fuck it. Went back to sleep. Woke up again at 8:50. I feel a little guilty, but it's whatever. And I really watched 3 episodes of JoJo. I filmed a JoJo video. I filmed another video after that. No, I only filmed a JoJo video. And then I edited the video, and then I did the final exams for my anthropology. I did it 3 times. The first time I got like an 80 something %. I did a lot worse than I thought I would, and then I did it again and again to make sure I get it right. So I did it the 3rd time, and I'm not getting full marks. It's 93%, but it's enough to get me an A. So it's whatever. And then by that point, it was already like, I'm supposed to meet Zara at 1 p.m. at the Grove, but of course, I have no fucking time for that. So when I finished the final exam, it was like 12 or something. And at that point, I'm like, okay, I can still make it if I take an hour by bus, but then I have to change my clothes and everything, and it's just really late. So at the end, I'm like, fuck it, I'll call an Uber. So I called an Uber, and I changed my clothes and packed up my diagonal bag, and by then it was perfect. Like, I went out of my apartment door, and then boom, the Uber ride is here. It's $19 fucking. But it's whatever. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna waste a little more money. It's near the end of the year. I'm gonna let myself go a little more. So I arrived at the Grove, and oh yeah, right before I left, I ate something because I realized I just have too much food in the fridge. I got a whole piece of steak. I got tons of tortillas. I got yogurt in there. So I just made a quick tortilla steak burrito with guacamole, store-bought guacamole and yogurt. And that's it. I stuffed it in my mouth. It doesn't taste good. You know, I'm gonna go out because I'm actually cooking lunch right now as we speak. Yep. I stuffed the lunch and why does it look like that? Okay. I stuffed the lunch in my mouth, and it was not good, and I didn't enjoy it at all. And then I went out. I went to the Grove, and I told Zara, oh my god, my meatballs are literally crumbling. Oh my god, this is bad. But yeah, I told Zara, you know, I've eaten something already. Now Zara asked me, and I said, oh, I've eaten something already. You can eat something too. And Zara was a little angry, and I could have totally understand why, and it's my fault. Zara was like, you should have told me earlier. Because Zara was waiting for me, and she hadn't had food yet. So I told her to eat something, and she's a little mad. I arrived at the Grove at around 1. Actually almost 2 p.m., like 1:50 something. And she was at the farmer's market, so I went in to look for her. I found her, and she was eating a bowl of onion soup, like French onion soup, in the middle of the farmer's market. And yeah, it was a little awkward at first, but she seems fine with it. And then yeah, we had to go to the Grove later just for a little while. So after she finished the soup, she went to the Grove, and we looked at the Netflix official store. Apparently it's the first Netflix store ever, so that's pretty funny, even though it's like nothing that crazy or anything like that. And then we went to I brought her to Barnes & Noble because of the Criterion stand. Because I was so tired that day, I'm not as excited as I would be, but neither is Zara, because Zara loves movies, but Zara isn't nearly as much of a fanatic as I am, you know. And then we got to look at the little lake again, artificial lake, artificial pool. And then Zara wanted to go to the bathroom. So at 3 p.m. we're supposed to meet up with John L. in the middle of some residential area in downtown. And we got late because Zara went to the bathroom, and then we waited for the bus, but then one of the bus just swooped by us for some fucking reason. So yeah, we were late to John L's meeting as well. We were late, not by too much, but like by half an hour. Yeah. Okay, one moment. Zara kept taunting me about Alba, so she doesn't know Alba, like she doesn't know her personally or her name, but because I've mentioned to her multiple times earlier in this year about the Japanese girl, she always thinks, or at least half jokingly think, that I have a crush on a Japanese girl or something, and she kept on like flaunting with me, like whenever I mentioned Japanese films, she's like, wow, it seems you really like Japanese everything, like movies and the people. But yeah, and then I explained to her about the Hong Konger girl, aka Pepper, but I call her the Hong Konger girl. And I don't know. There's one thing I kind of noticed is that when I and Zara talked about Pepper a couple nights ago while we were walking at Sawtell, that conversation made Pepper a little bit dreamy, just a little bit. Like after that conversation, I almost had a bit more, I don't know, warmth towards Pepper. Like when I think of Pepper, I think of her as this, yeah, she's not like an evil, mysterious monster or something, some cool thing like that. But she's just really nice and warm, and I just want to have her around. And I thought to myself, okay, you know, I'm going to be really busy tonight. I can make the decision to go back home and just pack and whatever, or go visit Potter and see Pepper. And then I think of seeing Pepper, and I start to have this feeling of, oh man, I really want to see her. Man, I really want to say goodbye to her. You know, I just want to see her face and hear her voice. And for a moment, for a split second, I almost was actually interested in Pepper, but only for a split second, because, okay, well, I digress. You know, I'll talk about that later. Of course, I'll have to arrive at that point. Let's eat the noodles. But yeah, I don't know. So we hopped on the bus, and we overshot by one stop. I stood on the bus and I was like fucking serious, you know. You know, the way I balanced myself, it was like I was on a surfing board. And anyways, we found John L. And before we even see John L, Zara could sense that he's John L because he's the only Hong Konger, because of his outfit and the way he's looking at his phone. And yeah, we found John L, and it was a little awkward at first because John L and Zara in the same place, it's kind of weird. But they actually chatted a little bit, which is really nice. You know, Zara and her extroverted talk, John L with his introverted talk, and they sort of match each other quite well. But yeah, John L gave me a Blackmagic camera, and I've never used it before, but he's like, oh no, it's easy. So I filmed like 7, 8, 12, maybe 15 shots of him walking, and I'm just behind him, you know, close down aperture, 35 mil. We were on that road for a little while, and then at some point we walked to Koreatown, which is a really interesting place, I believe, and an essential place for Zara. But yeah, we filmed a lot there as well. But yeah, afterwards Zara was like, oh, I really want to go to downtown, and asked me if I could accompany her. So I'm like, yeah, sure, because it's still early. So at around that time, it was 4:15-ish. The sun isn't down yet. And Zara wants to go there before the sun is down because downtown at night is a fucking scary place, alright? So yeah, I and Zara and John L, we took the metro together. John L's going back to wherever he's staying, and I and Zara also got off at the same station. And yeah, you know, he and Zara talked a lot about metro and the public transport system of LA. And John L talked about how much he loves Disneyland and how he worked for Disneyland in Hong Kong before, and how much respect he has for the mentality and the mission behind Disneyland and the design of it, which is really interesting. John L is also really into the Academy Museum, but I myself find it a little bland. Yep. So I and Zara walked around downtown. We left at this 7th Street, which is a place I've never been to. I've been to downtown a few times, but I've never been to 7th Street before. And it's this really nice mall with a big Christmas tree in the middle. I've seen photos of it, like photos not only like on Google Images or some shit like that, but from friends, you know. So it's great I can actually go there today, yesterday. We went there, and then Zara said she really wants to go to the Walt Disney Concert Hall, which is a place I've passed by in a car but never really been to. And I know where it is, so I'm like, sure. That was kind of a mistake, but kind of not. You know, I even thought to myself, okay, if today I and Zara's trip end early, I could actually go back home first. Go back here and maybe pack a little, do a little homework, and then go out to meet Potter and Pepper, right? But because I ended up going to all these Walt Disney concert halls with Zara, I ended up being a little late, actually. God, I still have 3 fucking onions. Anyways, so yeah, we walked up to the elevated place where you can find the Walt Disney Concert Hall. I brought Zara there, and I told Zara, oh, it's apocalyptic, you know, Zara's really scared. Like, someone else told her that downtown is an extremely scary place. So Zara's like, oh my god, like, I've never been this scared in the USA before. Like, I've been to Atlanta and I've been to fucking Dallas, Texas, but this is the scariest. You know, it's as scary as Miami. But Zara was almost surprised, like, ooh, it's not that bad. Well, because that's Walt Disney Concert Hall. But if you go to anywhere like Pershing Square, you would find a lot of homeless people. But yeah, that's that. And then she's like, come on, Enoch, please accompany me to the Angel Stairs, or the Angel Flight, which is a tiny tram ride up a tiny mountain slope, and it's supposed to be like a tourist attraction or some important place or something like that. So I'm like, sure. So we went there, and the tram is actually still going, and I paid 50 cents to get in. I paid $1 bill, and then the ticket person returned 2 quarters to me. And I and Zara took the tram. It was really short. It was a really short ride. It was only a few seconds. It looks good, but and I'm thankful it's only 50 cents, but yeah, it's definitely a tiny bit of waste of time. After getting off the tram, I'm fucking ready to leave. It's like 5:30, 5:40-ish. If I directly go to JT/Potter's place, I would probably be late, so I can't go back home directly now. I need to go to their place directly. So I took the metro. I took one red line and then one blue line towards Santa Monica. But for some fucking reason, the metro does not show up for like 20 minutes. It says on the map, on the transit app, and on the fucking boards, oh, the train will arrive in 5 minutes. 5 minutes later, the board gets updated to like 10 minutes. And then 10 minutes later, it gets updated again. So it doesn't come until a long time later. And I almost thought, when I see another train on the opposite side of the platform, on the huge platform, I was like, holy shit. Maybe I'm on the wrong direction. So I ran all the way over to the other direction. Turns out I'm wrong. I was right. So I went back, and the train finally came. I sat on the train, on the metro, all the way to frigging, Santa Monica, and I went to JT and Potter's place. I walked up the mountains, even though I don't really want to, but it's whatever. I walked up the mountains for 20 minutes. But yeah, Zara was actually a little bit felt a little guilty that she made me late to the dinner, the Potter's birthday dinner. But it's whatever. Honestly, I was a little mad, but it's whatever. And I told Zara, see you next year. So yeah, every time I tell people see you next year, it's like, it's crazy. It's like the end of the world, but it's really not, because I'm seeing Zara again anyways in January. When Zara goes back to Hong Kong, I can see her again. It's not that big of a fucking deal. You know what's a big fucking deal? Not being able to see someone like Cedric for 5 years straight. So yeah, there's that. Anyways, I arrived at Potter's place. It was so fucking cold, and I was so tired and nowhere near as energetic as the last time I went to Potter/JT's place. Potter opened the door for me, and I went in, and apparently Pepper's not there. I was late by about 20 minutes, so I was supposed to arrive at 7 p.m., but really I arrived at around 7:20, and Pepper isn't even here, which is fucking hilarious, because Pepper lives so close, so nearby. Not super close, but she's closer. I'm coming from downtown. And Pepper didn't come until like 7:40, 7:50. And the host of that house was even a little mad. Like, why is she so late? The food is getting cold, so she needs to reheat the food. But yeah, Pepper arrived, and I was honestly not feeling very great. I was a little bit anxious because, again, I got the homework, and then I got everything. I got the homework. I haven't packed at all, not one bit. I was supposed to watch Bones and All. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna watch it. Not even today. Not even today. But yeah, Pepper arrives, and all four of us sat down. We drank white wine, which is pretty nice. And we had a really nice sort of a gathering dinner thing. Birthday dinner for Potter. We got the beef brisket, which is incredibly tender, fluffy, mashed potatoes. We got squash and Brussels sprouts, which are kind of mid, but whatever. And there's a little toasties, like tiny triangular toast pieces with goat cheese. It's a pretty satisfying meal. We got salad as well, with onions and tomatoes in it. So yeah, it was a good meal. I ate a lot of food. I think I ate the most amount of food last night, just because I was kind of hungry. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then even afterwards, there's banana pudding, which is made by the host, which tastes pretty good. I can tell that the host is from southern USA by her southern accent. Apparently she's from Virginia, and this recipe is sort of traditional there, which is really nice. And then Pepper also brought a cheesecake, a pretty cheap $12 cheesecake from a bakery. And by then we were already super full, but I still ate a small slice. And the host even offered us coffee or milk or tea to go along with the desserts. But usually in a meal, I would drink one drink or two at most. And white wine and milk do not match. White wine and coffee or tea also do not match. I also don't drink coffee or tea at night because it ruins my sleep. So there's that. And then there's the gifting session. So the host actually gave Potter a gift, and it's a toolbox, which is hilarious, plus a birthday card. And I also gave Potter my tiny storage bag gift, and Potter was like, oh wow, thank you. I actually don't have a pencil case. Like, I have a pencil case, but it's really large and it's inconvenient, so I'm really happy you bought me this. And I don't know if Potter's just being nice, because I know Potter's not a huge fan of gifts, anyways. But it's whatever. If he says thank you and he looks happy, then I'll smile back. Yeah. During the dinner, I don't really know why, but Pepper sat across me, and then Potter right this side, and the host this side. And between Pepper and me is a candle, so every time I look at her face, it fucking shines. You know, it's so fucking bright. But sometimes Pepper would just daydream and just stare into nothing, which is really good. I love girls who daydream. Sometimes she would even look at me, as any other human being would, you know. Look at people, you know. It's normal. But she would look at me, and I would see her looking at me, and I would immediately look away. Or she would immediately look away, and I stay staring at her because I'm a fucking psycho. But yeah, there's that. And then afterwards, we played Uno. The host wanted to play Catchphrase, but it's not that fun of a game, actually. In fact, I don't really like games, but it's whatever. So we played Uno, and I won. I don't know why. Out of the 2 times I played Uno, I won twice. I don't know why I'm just that good at it, because it's such a silly game. But yeah, it was fun. I won way earlier on, and then Pepper won the second. And then we played Rumacube, which is a game that Pepper really loves. Like, after Pepper played it last night, Pepper immediately bought a set on Amazon because she loves it so much. And I've never played it since I was like fucking 5 years old. And apparently it's this math sequence game, or not math sequence, just sequence game where you have to, you know, arrange numbers or arrange colors. And it's a game that really takes a lot of brain power. And Pepper's really good at it. And even Potter and the host were like, wow, Pepper's like a master out of this game, you know. And at first I sucked because I really don't know what's going on. But then I try harder and try harder. There have been multiple instances where I almost won. Twice. I got 1 tile left in my set of tiles, and all 3 of them were like, oh my god, Enoch's at only 1 tile left. Like, this is crazy. He's getting really good at it. But Pepper wins. Like, we played 4 rounds, which took like 2.5 hours, nearly 3. And Pepper won 3 rounds, Potter won once. At least I'm not the worst at the game, but it's whatever. I don't really fucking care. You know, every time I play Mahjong, I lose. I don't really care. I don't like games anyways. This one's pretty fun though, not gonna lie. And then afterwards, Pepper also told me she hadn't finished her homework actually. She still has 1 final script for Film 21, and that's it. So yeah, we're on the same boat, I guess. But anyways, while playing Rumacube, around 1 a.m., we played until like 1:40 something a.m. JT returned, and she's very hyped and extroverted and whatever, blasting music, dancing around, being happy. Apparently JT has a dance battle tomorrow. So we finished the Rumacube, and here goes the big question, right? The big question of the night. Marijuana, cannabis, pot, weed. Pepper said she forgot to bring her box of edible weed, which is a little disappointing. Like, I wanted to try, you know, I'm a naughty boy. And Pepper's like, and Potter's like, oh, well, how about we go to your place and then we take it there. And then I'm like, oh no, I don't want to force you guys. If you two don't want to, you know, do it, then it's whatever. And Potter's like, no, you're not forcing. Like, I want to. You know, I feel like doing it. So the plan is Potter's going to drive the host's car and drive me and Pepper to Pepper's place. But I and Potter will wait in the car. Pepper will go to her apartment to pick up some weed, like edible weed. And then we're going to go drive to some mountains, and we're just going to get high there because, of course, people do that. They get high on the fucking mountains for the maximum experience, bitch. I don't know. I just feel like this sort of shit, I'm not familiar with at all. Like this lifestyle, this, you know, it's so far from me. It's just so far away from me. But I gotta experience it, you know? And then, Pepper asked JT if she wants to go, and JT's like, no, I need to wake up early tomorrow for my dance battle. Apparently the dance battle takes place in fucking San Diego, so good luck getting there, I guess. So yeah, this is the highlight of the day. I tried weed for the first time. This is one of the most daring things I've ever done in my life, honestly. If not, yeah, one of the most daring. I mean, what else can I think of that is as daring and as bold as this? Ever since I was a young kid, you know, I vowed to never take drugs ever, but I broke that vow last night. So that's that. I don't know what else is daring. Saying happy birthday to Mary was kind of daring, actually. Yeah. I don't know. So we actually did it. So I was already kind of nervous and I was shaking a little bit. I think it's combined with the cold and because it's so fucking cold. It's like 7 degrees, 8 degrees Celsius. And then it's combined with my nervousness. Like I've never tried weed before. I don't know what sort of effects will it have on me. I'm sort of scared. To Pepper and to Potter, it's like fucking regular Monday. It's just a regular Tuesday. It's just a regular Saturday. That was yesterday. But to me, it's like a huge fucking deal. Never tried this before because I'm weak and I'm young and I'm innocent and whatever. So, yeah, we drove up to the mountains and I sat at the back seat. Of course, Pepper's in front of me and then Potter's driving the car and they're talking a lot. I was just very quiet. Actually, after Pepper has left her apartment and came back to the car, Pepper immediately gave us the box of gummy, of the weed gummy, and I'm like, okay, fine. I guess this is it. Because I guess it takes a while for it to hit. So maybe by the time we reach the mountains, it'll take effect, just in time. So I actually took it, and it honestly tastes like any other gummy ever. I chewed it, all right, and then I was quiet for the most part of the ride. Not because I was high or something, but because I'm tired. I'm a little anxious. I'm a little anxious about what will happen to me if I'm high. And then I'm also a little sad about the whole Pepper situation because I don't really know if I'm into her or not. And the more I see her, like again, earlier yesterday when I spoke to Zara, Pepper seems almost a little dreamy. Almost like a little dreamy girl who's kind of nice and warm. But then when I see her actual person, she is a little underwhelming. Like, Pepper's just not as cool in person. She's cooler in my memory, but she's less cool in person. And so, I don't fucking know. I know I'm really rude. I sound really rude and mean when I say this. But other girls do not have this effect. Like Mary's just as cool in person as she is in my memories. But Pepper just, I don't know, there's something underwhelming about her. She's just, when I see her in person, in real life, she's just a regular, normal, basic, whatever girl. Haha. Weed. Taylor Swift. Fucking Amazon. Like, she's not that interesting. Just get over it. So yeah, it's the anxiety, the sadness, the coldness, the tiredness. I stayed quiet. Anyways, we went up the Mulholland Drive. When Potter said he wants to go to Mulholland Drive, I was like, oh, have you seen that movie? And Potter's like, oh, yeah. And then we both talked about how much we love it. And Potter's like, oh, this movie's fucking insane. So we went up the mountains, and it was really cold and kind of beautiful, actually. Beautiful scenic landscape view of LA. And Potter parked the car at a side, like right beside a mountain slope, at a safe spot where we could see the mountain, where we could see the views, but without falling off, you know. So we just sat in the car, and Pepper kept playing her music, her canto pop music, and I didn't mind it. I guess music helps create sort of this psychedelic effect. I don't know. So Pepper turned around and looked at me, and she said, "Are you feeling it now, Enoch?" I'm not! I couldn't feel anything. To me, it was just a regular gummy. I'm still there. I still feel really sober. Literally nothing's happening to me. And I'm like, you feel anything? And Pepper's like, yeah, I'm a little dizzy now and a little lightheaded. And Potter probably doesn't feel anything because he's so experienced with weed. And Pepper asked me if I want to take another. And I'm like, no, just wait for a while. And I never took another one because it's my first time. I don't want to give myself a dangerously high dosage. Like, what if this weed? So there are two reasons why it's not affecting me. One is maybe it's because it hasn't hit yet. Some people absorb things faster, some people slower. Maybe I absorb things slower, so the weed will take longer to hit me. Which means if I take another dose, then I'm going to go absolutely fucking mayhem when it hits. Or the second possible reason is I just don't absorb as much. So I can take the same amount of dosage of weed as Pepper, but Pepper will have a higher effect than me because I just don't absorb as much. And then in that case, taking a second dose would be fine. And I think it's a second case, even though I haven't taken a second dose, but it never really hit. It was so fucking underwhelming, actually. I sort of saw it coming because I have a history of not absorbing things. Melatonin pills, painkillers, they don't work on me. Even things like protein from eggs and meat, I don't absorb them. Fatty foods, I don't absorb them. If I eat a lot of rice and carbs, I don't absorb as much sugar as I want to. I just don't absorb things, period. Full stop. The only thing that I absorb for some reason is caffeine. Like a little bit of caffeine can make me not sleep. But caffeine is the only thing that I absorb fully. So I don't really know why. But at some point around maybe 50 minutes to an hour into intaking the weed, which was exactly 1:55 a.m., I started to feel something. My muscles, you know how when you sleep and your muscles sort of like your leg kick itself a little bit, like your right leg just kicks itself a little bit, or your arm just kicks itself a little bit, and it feels like your arms and legs are a little disjointed? That's exactly how I feel. But it was so little. It was like I said out loud, I said, I'm feeling little things on my muscles, but I think it's just a placebo, it's not real. But then it actually started to get a little worse, just a little bit. And I started to have difficulty, like not only my arms and legs, my neck and my fingers. It starts to be, it's like fatigue, but it's different. It's a little different. It's like your muscles are lagging, like in a computer game. They're lagging. It's how it feels like. But that's the only thing that happened to me. My mind is completely fine. Like nothing's changed at all. I even managed to film with my own phone, even though I have difficulty raising my hand and stuff. So at that point, I wanted to really feel something. So I stared. And Potter, I could legitimately tell that Potter wanted to teach me how to get high. Potter wants to, help me. Help me actually achieve the experience, because Potter knows I actually want to achieve the experience. So Potter told me, hey, Enoch, look at those lights. Okay, choose one light and then stare at it. And then stare at it for long enough, and then you'll start to see things. And you'll start to feel things. I tried it for like 20 minutes straight. Didn't work. My mind, in my head, it's all, oh my God, I got a pack. I got homework to do. And even if I try not to think of those things, I think about Pepper. Am I really into her? Why am I in LA? What have I done here? how different I have changed. Like, I keep thinking those things. I can never let go of my own thoughts. They keep bothering me. And they keep, like, going everywhere. And so I just can't. At one point, Potter left the car to take a piss at the mountains, and then I also left. I'm like, fine, I'll go out. So I stood on the ledge of Mulholland Drive and looked down on the slope, and it was so cold, I was shaking. My entire body was shaking, and it was almost like, I know I was shaking because it was just so damn cold, but it was almost like the drugs are making me shake. And that would have been better than whatever underwhelming shit I actually got. And I don't know, I wanted to cry. Like, I wanted to make myself cry. It's not that I want to cry, I wanted to make myself cry. I wanted to have an emotional reaction of some sort. So I keep forcing myself to think of sad things, like, you know, why am I in LA? You know, what have I done here? My life here, yada yada. It's so poetic, it's so poignant. I miss the good old times, but I just can't. And I also wanted to make myself suffer a little bit. I know it's cold and it's so cold it hurts, and I'm shaking nonstop, uncontrollably. And I wanted to go back. I turned around and I wanted to go back to the car, and I'm like, no, I can stand longer. So I actually stood at the ledge even longer. I shook even harder. At one point I actually tripped and I actually fell on the ground. Like, I was like this. In fact, I'm wearing the same set of clothes I wore last night, actually. I actually fell on the ground with my right knee because my leg muscles are just disjointed. They're lagging and they're disjointed. But it's fine. It's still fine. I can still stand and walk. It's just, I'm just slower, you know. And I'm just lagging around. I'm glitching around. But yeah, I couldn't. And at the end, I thought, okay, you know what? I'll kneel. So I kneeled on the ground with my right knee. And I tried to close my eyes really hard. And I tried to wrap myself around like a fetus. And I tried to, I started chanting. God, give me the power. God, give me the power. And by God, I don't mean like the Christian God, like the Abrahamic sense. I just mean God in general. Like, if there's a higher power up there, please give me the power. And I don't know the power to what. I just said, give me the power. Like, the power to get high, the power to find love, the power to conquer all my sadness and all my pain and fear and anger in life, the power to succeed, the power to be what I want to be and fulfill my dream as a Hong Konger. I don't know. But I just said, God, give me the power, God. It was almost like a scene out of There Will Be Blood. And I almost cried. My eyes got a little teary. But that's it. I know it's not from the high. It's just me. I do this shit and I would be a little teary-eyed, but it wouldn't really make any difference. So I walked back to the car and I was so cold. I curled myself up in a corner and I started like hyperventilating. I was like, and Pepper, being the innocent, cute girl she is, she's not fucking innocent, okay? But Pepper's just so easily surprised by things. Pepper saw me and Pepper was like, Pepper made this face, and Pepper told Potter, I think he's high. And then I said, I'm not high, I'm just fucking cold. But it's true, if there's one thing I'm certain, is that my muscles, they're lagging, and that's probably from the weed. It's actually working on me, but only on a biological level. On a psychological level, I'm actually totally fine. And then Potter's like, okay, fine, let's go somewhere else. Do you want to go to the beach? Do you want to go to Chinatown? Like, where do you want to go? Because we have a car and we can literally go anywhere. And Pepper doesn't know, I don't really care. So Potter's like, okay, whatever. So Potter went to the beach, and then Potter went onto a highway, and we were somewhere between Santa Monica and friggin' Malibu, which is ridiculous. And it was the ocean, and that's it. And by then it was around 3 a.m., 4 a.m. And around that time, my muscles started to get better, and I can control myself a lot better. And Potter told me, okay, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like, your muscles are definitely a result of the weed, and now you're getting better because the results are fading away. The effects are fading away. And Potter's sure of it. So that's pretty much the extent And Pepper just fucking fell asleep. Pepper said she only slept for 4 hours a couple days ago and only 2 hours on that day, like yesterday. And so she's sleepy. I get it. I'm sleepy too. She falls asleep. She just falls completely asleep. And I started to mumble around, you know, not because I'm high. I say shit like this when I'm completely sober as well. But I spoke with Potter a little bit. I told Potter, is Pepper asleep? And Potter's like, yeah, I guess so. I don't really care. And I said, well, do you think Pepper will hear us? And Potter's like, I don't really care. And I said, well, I hope she does. And then I started telling Potter about, you know, because we were right beside the ocean and we have the waves. And I told Potter about how, you know, the girl I loved, Mary, I don't love her anymore. I've let go of her. But whenever I see the ocean waves and the wind, I could hear her voice. And in the sky and the clouds, I could see her face. It just reminds me of her. You know, the ocean reminds me of her. And Pepper's like, wow, holy shit, you need to write this down. You know, you need to write this down. As if I only came up with this because I'm high. No, I'm not. I've already have thoughts like this like 3-4 months ago. You know? And again, I hope Pepper hears me, because I've never told Pepper about Mary. I've never told Pepper about Mary. So I don't know. I was legit hoping that I and Potter and Pepper would get high together in a warm, comfy room, and then we'd just sit down and chat and laugh, and we'll share very deep personal secrets. Like, I want to know Pepper's dating history. I want to know Pepper's deepest, darkest version of herself, even though it probably doesn't even exist. And I want Pepper to know some of the dark, messed up shit I think about, you know, because it's so much fun that way. But we never got to that. Pepper's just asleep. It's so underwhelming. I wanted to chat with Pepper. But in a way, it's also kind of poignant that the last day, the last chance I get to see Pepper in 2022, and in round 2, is her asleep. I can't get any answers from her. No matter how hard I try to dig the deep parts of her, I never get to. She's just asleep. When we were beside the ocean, I was actually a little bit inspired. Not because I was high. I do this in normal real life as well, but I see Pepper's hair, and I thought of how in the biology field trip back in 2019, Mary's hair was so close to my face, and it was such a heart-wrenching but beautiful moment. And then similarly, we have Pepper's hair right in front of my face. Not really right in front of my face. It's a little far away. And then beside Pepper is the window. Like my window. In the back seat. And it's the ocean. It's the ocean waves. And then there's a ceiling window in the car, and then you could see the moon. The crescent moon. And so you see Pepper's hair, the clasping waves, and the moon in the same shot. And it's beautiful. It's cinematic. But it didn't really give me any specific psychedelic feelings or anything. It's just very cinematic. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I even leaned close to Pepper because I heard her breathing, and I swear to God, I could hear her breathing like like it's irregular, and I thought, oh my God, is Pepper having a heart attack or something? Because Pepper has arrhythmia. Apparently not. So Potter woke Pepper up a little bit, tapped her on the shoulder, whatever. And then Potter drove me back home. Potter's like, I think it's time. And I'm like, yeah, I think it's time too. So I got back home at around 5 a.m. And then when Potter arrived outside of the apartment, I was like, well, see you next year. And Potter's like, see you. And Pepper looked at me and she's like, see you. You know, very nice. No, she wasn't as energetic. She just woke up from her sleep, whether it be weed induced or not. She's like, see you next year. And I couldn't say anything. I just gave her a chuckle, almost like a disappointed chuckle. But it was disappointment in a poetic way. Like, this is supposed to be the most epic moment of my life. Like, or at least my life here in LA. You know, taking weed for the first time, holy shit. But all that happens is silence, a lot of silence, and Pepper being asleep. And that's it. That's the whole fucking night. And Potter even told us, like, maybe you two are not getting super high. Maybe it's because of me. Like, if I'm more energetic, then maybe I could rile you two up better. But unfortunately, I'm Potter and I'm not. But if JT's here, JT might be able to do that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I just left. Came back home, immediately took a shower, go to bed. That's it. I couldn't pack my bags or watch any movies or anything. Ruined. Plan ruined. I'm going to bed. So yeah, right now I haven't packed a single thing. Okay, I'll be quick. So I slept from 5:20 to 8 a.m. Went to the church. Surprisingly, I'm not that sleepy. I'm really fucking sleepy, but it was like empty, you know. I'm so sleepy that I'm not even feeling that sleepy anymore. Went to the church, and of course I fell asleep in the sermon multiple times. But this time I'm not trying to stay awake. I know I'm going to fall asleep, and I just let myself fall asleep. I just let it be. And then afterwards, I went to the other side. The younger sibling and another glass guy went to Starbucks to grab coffee. I'm not in the mood for coffee at all. So I sat down, and I also nearly fell asleep during the Bible study. At some point, the older sibling, the younger brother, added me in an Instagram group chat where it's just them sending out memes. It's funny because today is actually Argentina versus France in the World Cup, the final match, which is a huge deal. And the pastor's son was watching the football match live on his phone during the sermon. And so there's some like messy memes and stuff. So I sent a Kratos messy meme, and people didn't really laugh all that much. But then a little earlier, when the pastor's son sent near Messi, near Messi, and then pharmacy, like far from Messi, and it's just a pharmacy, like a pharmaceutical pharmacy, which is kind of a pun joke, and then the older siblings laughing. So my brand of humor is fucked, I know. And afterwards, the cardiologist teacher just drove me to the haircut place. I tried to look for the woman who cut my hair last time in early November. Couldn't find her, but another woman showed up and spoke to me in Mandarin and asked me if I want to wash my hair, and I'm like, sure. And then after washing my hair with extremely hot water, I asked her in Mandarin if there anyone here who can speak Cantonese, and she said, I can speak Cantonese. So there's that. And then and then she gave me a haircut, and at first it was a little awkward because I wanted to find a specific barber, but I don't know how to say it. But then she's like, oh, it's whatever. It's a simple haircut, right? I can do it. So I showed her a photo, and I said, oh, just shorter here, shorter here, shorter here. Make sure it goes to her front. And she's like, okay, and chop, 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 chop. And we start getting friendlier. She asked me, oh, you're looking for a specific barber, right? And I'm like, yeah. And then we talked a little bit. And then she complimented my hair, saying my hairstyle, my hair shape really fits my face shape. And then afterwards, she gave me another hair wash, and then that's it. Paid $22. I'm out. And then the cardiologist teacher drove me back home. On the way, we went to Jack in the Box drive-through, but I said I don't need it because I need to get back home and start clearing food from my fridge. And he's like, okay. And my conversation with the cardiologist church teacher isn't that awkward. Like, he asked me some, small talk a little bit, like, oh, you're going to Japan, and then you're going to Hong Kong. And then he asked me, how's college, if the final exams are over, what classes did you register for next semester, yada, 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 yada. At some point, he talked to me about religion, like Christianity, and talked about how, Solomon built the temple, and King David, in Psalms, King David was like, I want to stay in the temple, but the temple he's referring to is actually just a tent in the middle of a desert, and it's really admirable that he would rather stay at a tent in the middle of a desert than his gorgeous palace because he's king. And then that's it. I arrived back home. I said, see you next year. Bye-bye. So yeah. And then I'm back home. I quickly made myself some noodles, as you can see, and I'm tired as hell. And it's absolutely fucking ball sacks insane that I haven't even started packing. Not one bit. And I'm literally leaving this apartment in fucking 18 hours or less. But right now, even though I seem energetic, haha, I'm in no condition to pack or do anything or film any videos or whatever. So I'm going to go back to sleep, actually. I'm going to take a shower, quick shower. I'm going to go back to sleep for about an hour and a half. It's whatever. I just need to refresh myself a little bit. And then I'm going to wake up and I'm going to start packing. And hopefully it doesn't take too long because there's actually so much to do. Like, I realized I need to trim my toenails. I need to download songs on Spotify. I need to charge my camera. I still got questions to ask, and I got so much food to clear in my fridge. I got like 9 eggs left. 9. And I got so much tortilla left. I got bread. I got 3 onions left. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. So I'm sort of freaking out, really. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go back to sleep a little bit. It's going to be good. And I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about Pepper other than I think January will definitely be a good chance for me to isolate myself from Pepper. There was a moment last night, not last night, last morning, yesterday morning, and last night that really felt like maybe I should just do it. But then maybe not. But then maybe yes. But then maybe not. And the thing is, after my interaction with Pepper and Potter last night, I feel like Pepper's even closer to Potter. And that's partially because Potter's a lot better at socializing. I mean, look at this motherfucker. But also just, I don't think Pepper's necessarily closer to Potter. I just think Pepper treats all her male friends as equally, like, male friends, you know? I feel like Pepper doesn't really think much of me anyways. I mean, Pepper did tell... Oh, there's a fucking Death Grips concert. Okay, I need to talk about that. I was gonna say Pepper told JT and Potter about me trying vaping. And Potter didn't give a dramatic reaction, but he's a little surprised, actually. But I was gonna say... Yesterday, I was like, holy fucking shit, I need to buy the ticket to the Death Grips concert. And I made a couple Instagram stories about it, hoping that someone would DM me saying that they're a Death Grips fan, but that's really rare. Turns out, this random Taiwanese guy named Kenneth DM'd me. I don't know him. I've never seen him. And he said, oh, he's going. And I'm like, wow, damn, that's great. Who are you? And apparently, he's a Taiwanese film student from the same college. And it is none other than Miss Leslie, the Chinese girl, who introduced me to him. Because he wanted to make a short film, and Leslie said, oh, I know this Hong Kong guy who filmed some really cool stuff. Which is fucking amazing. People are complimenting me behind my backs. That's fucking powerful. So we chatted a little bit, and it's fucking amazing that he's also a Death Grips fan, so... Hey, yeah. What the actual fucking fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god, this fucking website fucking sucks ass. Okay, my tickets, orders. Okay, orders. Sell it. It's a back! Okay, sell my tickets. Orders. This one. No, I don't want to buy another one. And I'm fucking back. I'm serious. Okay, I can finally sell it. Please let me sell it. 1 ticket. Paper, mobile. I'm ready to transfer. Fuck you. Alright, time now is 8:42 p.m. The situation is incredibly hectic and dire. I have to leave this apartment in less than 11 hours, and I have basically done nothing. I haven't even packed. I spent like 2 hours clearing storage space from my phone, and then updating my spendings Google spreadsheet. I'm actually panicking right now. I'm gonna throw some clothes into the washer and dryer. I'm cooking up myself some tortilla and some guacamole, even though I probably have to throw them all away anyways. I still got YouTube videos to film. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, there are a couple of things I want to talk about. First of all is a couple of days ago, when I saw Zara, I swore a lot in front of her. I swore in Cantonese, and there are a few moments where I swore, but I actually didn't have to. It wasn't really natural. I'm just forcing myself to because I want to act all, oh, I'm roughened up by LA. But then Zara would comment saying that when I swear, I sound like a non-Hong Konger who just learned some Cantonese swear words, and I'm abusing it. So that's embarrassing. Another thing is yesterday when I and Potter and Pepper and the host of Potter were playing Rumacube, I was sort of confused. I didn't know how to play the game, and I was trying to look at the table and look at all the possible sequences. And then Potter was like, "Try to think in Cantonese, don't think in English," which is reassuring. And then I actually did that, and I mumbled Cantonese to myself, and it really helped a lot. But I didn't win at all. Another thing is okay, the Death Grips concert thing. Fuck. So today I fucked up a bit while I and the pastor, not the pastor, the cardiologist church teacher was waiting at the Jack in the Box drive-thru. I went on my phone and just bought the fucking Death Grips concert ticket online because I wasn't thinking straight. I went to a website called StubHubs, and I didn't really do my research on what sort of website it is, but I paid what's originally a $57 concert ticket is somehow $81. What in the actual fucking fuck? And then I found out StubHub is like this shitty website that charges people extra fees for no reason. So when I came back home before I even took a shower and went to bed, I had to do research on how to resell my ticket. So I have to go to the Ticketmaster thing, and then I have to find my access code. And then I have to resell the thing, and the website is weird and wonky and what the fuck. So yeah, I was really pissed, but I'm selling the ticket now. But now I'm in a dilemma where if nobody buys my ticket, then I'll have to stay with it. Except I want to buy the ticket for a cheaper price at the official live website. But if nobody buys my ticket, then I've paid for 2 tickets, and I'm really stupid. And then this is a waste of money, so it's kind of a gamble now. So I don't know how is it going to go down. I can't think of this anymore. And then next thing you know, I spoke to Cliff about taking weed for the first time. And apparently I told Cliff about how Pepper was asking me, "Oh, are you feeling it now? Is it hitting you now?" And Cliff said, "LOL, LMAO. Pepper literally just told me that, because I'm with Pepper just then." And I'm like, "What? Why are you with Pepper?" Apparently, this Japan Film Festival thing has a meeting, and they're together, and with other people, because Cliff also helped out with the Japanese Film Festival just this September, but I wasn't there because I'm stupid. Yeah, Pepper didn't tell me any of this. But what's more upsetting is Pepper keeps on telling my shit to other people. Like, Pepper told JT and Potter about me vaping. I mean, to be fair, I do that too. I talk about other people behind their backs. But I don't know, it's just weird that now that I exist and I have a social life and Pepper actually says things about me like that, and it actually upsets me a little bit. Like, what the fuck? Like, Pepper's not telling me shit, and then Pepper's just telling other people about my shit. And it's supposed to be a little bit more private than that, because, it's weed. It's something that I haven't done before. So, I don't know, man. Pepper is pissing me off a little bit. And this just goes to show how equally I'm treated with other guys in Pepper's lives. Pepper would hanging out with people and telling them secrets about other people and stuff. That Pepper does that to everyone. But yeah, anyways, I don't have time to figure that out right now. You know what? I just figured out I will not do the Trico album review. I'll postpone that to January. I'll film the best memes video. I'll mop the floor, trim my toenails, Spotify download songs, do the Japan QR code thing. Holy fucking absolute fucking shit. I'm so screwed. And I still got homework. Fuck. I don't even know. This isn't even dinner. It's nearly 9 p.m. I'm fucking panicking. I have so much trash. How the fuck am I supposed to deal with that? Fuck. Why is this fucking open? Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, gotta handle this. Alright, I'm screen recording movies right now. Yeah, holy fuck. Time now is, what's the time now? 9:11. I don't know what to do. I changed my clothes, so I'm not washing these clothes yet. I'm gonna wash them all after dinner, because I need to wear these clothes to go out to put out all the trash. And then, holy shit. I literally, like, there's so much stuff going on right now. I'm honestly panicking so bad. I can't charge my camera because I gotta use this table later. I don't think I can edit the meme video either. I'll edit it when I get to, you know, Japan, actually. I barely have the time. I'm not gonna watch a movie either. But I'm gonna do a mini movie review at least. And then, fuck. So, dinner is gonna be pasta, chicken wings, Caesar salad, and I'm gonna finish up all the gailan. I've already finished a bunch today. I'll finish them all. But I'm gonna throw away all my limes. They're all turned bad. I'm probably gonna throw away the onions anyways, unless I eat them tomorrow morning somehow. I gotta do the dishwasher tonight. Fuck! And I'm doing the QR code thing that's required to enter Japan. I have no idea how to do it. It's a little complicated. It's not that confusing, but it's just a little complicated. I'm actually panicking right now. So much is happening right now. Holy fucking shit. Okay, here we go with dinner part 2. I cooked up the rest of my gailan. I also threw a bunch of ginger away. I couldn't peel them all. I tried my best to get garlic, but all this is basically fucked. All these onions are basically fucked. I'm not gonna use the pan and the pot anymore. Fuck me. Alright. Fuck. This is awful. Alright, it's 10:10 p.m. I just had a half an hour phone call with my mom. I registered the QR code thing, which is required for the Japan trip. Everyone needs to do it. It's a Japan, like visitjapan.web, and got the QR code, and I uploaded my passport and my vaccine certificate and all that stuff. And I'm going to finish up dinner part 3, and then yeah, gonna chicken wings this, add a slice of cheese on top, and then let's hope I have enough time for everything. Rope. Alright, it's 12:39, time to clean everything up. Literally no more paper towel, so gotta use toilet paper, I guess. Fuck, this is so dirty. Alright, time now is 11:46. I spent some time eating dinner, and it's a good moment of rest. I'm not as anxious right now, but still the situation is incredibly dire. That's still a fact. Alright, so I figured something out, and that is I don't need to trash everything by tonight. I can do that tomorrow morning, and that's because I realized that there are still so many possible ways that I would create trash for later today or tomorrow morning. So this is exactly why I'm trashing everything tomorrow morning instead of today. So there's that. That's one tiny thing I don't have to do today, even though I probably won't even go to bed tonight. Yeah, so this means I'm going to wash up all of my clothes right now, and then I'm going to create a list. I mean, I have a list already, but I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I'm gonna make a list of all the things I need to bring. Also, the backpack protocol, which I will explain in my Japan vlog video. It's 12:41 right now after midnight, and I just want to say I just spent about half an hour not doing anything. I trimmed my toenails actually, so that's that. And I think I've cleared all the laundry, all the dirty clothes are cleared. I don't know, there's just this great finality. It's just I don't know why I didn't feel this way back in July this year when I went back to Hong Kong at the end of round 1, but I'm feeling it right now. The sense of finality, like the end of an era at least. I know the story will continue. I come back and Pepper, JT, Potter, Cliff, Leslie, Alba will all be here, but I don't know, it's just, there's kind of it just feels like an end of an era, really. I just want to say thank you to everyone and say goodbye, and I'm so nervous and I'm so sad at the same time. The last moment I saw Pepper was her being awake, just turning her back and saying bye and smiling to me. And I don't know. Why does it have to be this way, man? Such an awful last goodbye. I tried weed for the first time. I couldn't get high. I wasted a few hours on the cold mountains. And she's fucking asleep? Really? Is that it? We're not gonna talk about some deep personal shit. I'm not gonna have a huge final revelation. She's just gonna be asleep? Are you fucking serious? I don't know, man. I hope I don't miss her. Cause that goodbye is fucking awful. That's terrible goodbye. I hope I don't miss her. Yeah. God damn. I don't know, it's just a very strange feeling. You know, I'm gonna talk more about my thoughts and feelings after I figure out how to pack my shit. But I just want to say, it's just crazy how Pepper would mention me in conversations and shit like that. And even Zara told me that somebody told her that I'm, you know, out there getting girls and being very active and initiating and stuff like that. So people are talking about me, even though that's completely false. If you can't tell, I couldn't get a single girl. I'm not getting a girlfriend in 2022, and that's fine. Honestly, again, I feel like Pepper has thought about this before. Like, Pepper has asked herself that, you know, what is you know, is this guy into me? Like, is he too shy to confess to me? And it's funny because yesterday when I saw Pepper, I mentioned to her that I wanted to make a short film, and it's going to be about a guy not wanting to confess to a girl. And then the short film ends with the guy saying, "Oh, the weather is nice," to the girl, and that's it. And then Pepper jokingly said, "Is that you?" Pepper knows nothing about my love life because it doesn't exist. But Pepper also doesn't know anything about my views on romance and love. But I know for a fucking fact that it's not just me. Anyone who confesses to her at this moment will just be denied in the harshest, most brutal fucking way possible. But I've received a very good information that may help me, and that is the name of her secondary school. I know it now. And I can do some work on that because I'm the detective. Alright, so my plan right now is to finish all the fucking homework, Jesus Christ. And then after the homework, I'll film the meme video, I'll film the movie roundup, and then I will actually officially begin packing, which is gonna take hours, and I probably won't even go to bed tonight. And we're done. There we go. The semester is finally over. Oh fuck, I'm not touching any homework anymore. So right now it's 2:39, 2:40 to be exact. If I immediately go to bed now, I'll have to wake up in about 3 hours anyways. And I haven't even started packing because I'm literally fucking insane. So yeah, I won't be sleeping at all tonight. I don't think so. Even if I sleep, it's probably gonna be an hour. But yeah, let's begin the packing. I'm still really fucking sad. I don't know what's happening. I think it's partially because of the biology class. Not the biology, the JoJo Part 6 ending. It's really fucked me up. But, yeah, I hope I don't miss Pepper. The way she just, like, turned her back and said goodbye so nonchalantly, like, what the fuck? Fuck you, man. Okay, but yeah, shit. Also, ooh, I'm not gonna swipe the floor. There's no need for that. Oh shit, I just remembered that I got mini movie review and best memes video. I mean, I can postpone the meme video, right? I don't even have the energy to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna postpone it. It's fine, it's whatever. I'm gonna do the mini movie review real quick, and then I will start packing. I'm happy I'm done with all the homework though. I really am. But yeah, step one. Okay, I'm gonna look at my own videos. All right. Time now is it? This as well. Let's put it here. Nice. This is incredibly useful, and I will also look at my Google spreadsheet on what to do. So I need to throw away all the trash, clean up first, and then I need to have a clear space where I can basically lay out everything. For picking the luggage, I'm basically gonna pick the blue one over here. This one. Right, if I'm not doing the meme video, then I'm gonna charge my camera. Fuck. Okay, what clothes am I gonna wear on tomorrow? That's a great question. Let me think. Alright, it's 3:10 a.m. I just filmed my movie round video by recording my voice with the mic. And guess what the fuck happened? Of course, the audio fucking disappeared, because of course it has to. I filmed these videos like 23 times already, okay? And never had I ever run into that issue until, of course, today. Because today would be a great day for something like this to malfunction. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna upload anything then. Fuck it all. Fuck it all. The meme video, I'm postponing it. The mini movie review, I redid it again, but I'm not gonna edit it immediately and upload it today. I'm gonna do it in Japan or something. I don't know. That's it. I'm not gonna upload anything anymore. Fuck it all. It's fucking over. It's fucking over. I'm finally doing the laundry for my black clothes, my dark colored clothes and pants, and my black sock fell onto the ground, of course. Because fuck it all. Even if I go to bed now, I have less than 3 hours to sleep. Less than 3. So you know what? Fuck it all. I'm just not gonna sleep. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start fucking packing. Because I have to leave in 5 hours. So yeah, fuck me. I'm already really tired right now, if you can't tell. I'm really tired. I'm gonna start with, fuck, what am I gonna do? I have to leave in 5 hours. I haven't even fucking packed. Alright, great. I'm gonna look at some of my past videos. Well, My cabinets are essentially an absolute disaster. Like, it's just an absolute fucking mess. How do I solve this issue? Okay. First of all, let me get this box of Blue Yeti. That's always step one. Whenever I move, whenever I go back to Hong Kong, step one is always this. One luggage, so at least I don't have to pack two. Oh my god, what the fuck has Cindy done? I've already removed the label just now. There are still 4 more labels here. Why the fuck are there labels here? What the fuck? What the fuck has Cindy done? Are there more labels on the other side that I'm not seeing right now? Fuck. It's 3:22. Time for a midnight snack. I'm gonna make my list here. And then we'll see. Oh boy. The cycle doesn't stop, does it? The cycle doesn't stop. Alright. Oh, fuck off, trash can. I numbered these. I'm gonna... Fuck, what am I gonna do? Clothes. Let's do the clothes first. Okay, this is still a fucking mess. Time now is 4:01. But one great news is I finally found my first camera box. And also I made some progress, as you can probably tell. I'm definitely not going to bed at this rate. Fuck. Alright, I am about, I'd say 40% packed. This looks like it's nothing, because it really is, but I got a lot of the stuff I want to bring already ready right here. The diagonal bag, I packed up my clock, all my washery stuff, which is stupid because I just remembered that I have to wash my teeth. And I got the clothes back, I got the socks, I got the snacks. I got the mask for tomorrow. And, you know, just small changes here and there. Nothing all that crazy. So time now is 4:18 and you know what? I think I'm gonna go to bed and take an hour nap. An hour and a half, hopefully, whatever. And then I'll continue with all this madness and hopefully I have enough time. I'll wake up at 6 a.m. But here's the thing, man. Today is the last day of round 2, which means that after I take a shower and go to bed, and I fall asleep and I wake up, it's not round 2 anymore. And instead of vlogging with this camera, I'll be vlogging with that camera instead, my Sony a7 III. So this is goodbye. If you're wondering, I mean, it's not really goodbye. I'm just saying that the rest of my vlogs are gonna end up in the camera. In the Sony a7 III, and this is going to be the last vlog I'll be uploading in, like, aside from travel vlogs, this will be the last vlog I'll be uploading in my main channel, probably ever. I'll still upload vlogs on my second channel until the time I can stop, but until then, after all in all, whatever, this is going to be the last vlog in the main channel. So this is going to be the last college update video. Goodbye. It's been a good year. It's been an amazing year, best year of my life, not even kidding. It's amazing that I get to record my thoughts and feelings every single fucking day since December 25th until now. Rounds 1 and 2 are recorded in great detail, And yeah, I'm happy I vlogged. It's a good decision indeed. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah. Goodbye. Also, Leslie, the Chinese girl, I made an Instagram story for close friends with a column and then a open bracket, like sad face. And then Leslie saw it and reacted with a hug emoji. This made me realize that even if I try not to talk about personal shit during the Japan trip, there will be personal shit happening, and I would still love to talk about it with my phone and stuff. So what I'm thinking right now, maybe I'm gonna collect a bunch of personal shit moments throughout the Japan trip and then turn them into a special extra Japan vlog, just personal vlog on my second channel. So yeah, this still means this is going to be the last video on my main channel. But Japan, here we go.